Hello, people, and welcome to the channel. It's your boy After MVP. Welcome back. We are here with another podcast today, another football themed podcast, and we're going to discuss a topic that I've seen talked about now. I want to say I've seen this topic be discussed for probably about, I want to say, nearly now a decade. Probably over that, probably over 10 years. Probably over 10 years. And we're going to talk about transfer fees. We want to talk about are players overpriced? Are transfer fees getting out of control? We're going to talk about some of the most expensive transfers, especially when it comes to Premier League football. That's the majority of the talk. That's the main league that I watch, so that's the one we're going to talk about the most. We're going to talk about a little bit about FFP, what it's for, um, the role agents play in transfers as well. So we're going to talk about a fair few things. We'll talk about is football becoming unsustainable also, and if enough of you are here in the chat, I have a little game for us to play involving football transfers, especially when it comes to the Premier League. So, bear me 1 second. Where is the? Hey, Reese, what up? Reese is here. What up, man? What up, Reese? How are you, bro? How was work yesterday? So yeah, man, we're gonna have a good discussion today. There's so much I want to talk about, especially with the January transfer closing on closing on Monday. Busy, yeah. Oh yeah, Man United were playing last night as well. So yeah, the cup games were on last night. That game was a disgrace. As I am, by the way, on the premises, I'm not no insider. I don't have no insider knowledge. I'm just a fan of football. And yeah, the fan of the game. But I do like to know a bit more ins and outs, because I do think as fans at times we have a tendency to not look very far beyond our nose when we're fans. I have to admit, we don't look very far. We don't look very far, and I have to be honest. We don't. We get a bit too emotional, and we look at things, from normally our club or our team's point of view, and we never really look at things on a bigger picture. And I think I'm going to start there. Let's start there. Let's just get straight into it. So transfer fees. Let's just get into it. You see the thumbnail. You see how I got on there, yeah? You see how I got on there again? The two arguable goats. Now, some will say, again, I've said this in the last podcast, they have ruined football. I've heard this phrase many times. Transfers are practically auctions. Whoever bids more gets the player. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. And Reese, if you have something, an asset, or something that you want to put on the market, you would do the same thing. Let's not act like everything has a price. Yeah. Everything has a price. Let's say, Reese, because I know you're a Liverpool fan, yeah? You're a Liverpool fan, yeah? Right? Bro, we're gonna get into it. But bear with me. I know they're gonna pay way more for what the player's worth. But Reese, there's one thing you're not considering in this issue. And this is the prime example I'm gonna talk about. You're looking at it from your point of view. This is my point. This is exactly my point. You're looking at it from your point of view. You're not looking at it from the club's point of view. And this is exactly the point I said. We are so one-track minded. You're looking at it from your point of view. That player's not worth anything. That's in your opinion. But you don't know how much that player is worth to that club. You used to say, like, we put value on players all the time, but we're not in the ins and outs of the club. We don't know how much they're actually doing for the club in terms of commercially, what they're doing maybe in that community. We don't know. And these are all things that are included in transfer fees that people do not look at. We just look at how good is that player as a football player, and that's it. Done. That's the fee. No, football's a business. There's more to it than that. And I know that is quite what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Not, I don't want to say simplistic, but I feel like the general transfer conversation as a whole needs to get broadened. It just needs to be broadened. Some players, we can just talk about, their ability, I'm all good for talking about their conversation, having that conversation. What their ability is, what's their output, how good are they in the position, are they world class or not, yada yada yada. I think that's vital. I think that's very important. But what we have to look at as football fans is what do the other club value that player at? And most of the time, that is what you have to buy at. Like, for example, let me go back to my example. Reese, you're a Liverpool fan, right? Yeah. Let's say you're the owner of Liverpool. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's say, yeah, you just pin down Mo Salah to a contract. Let's just go hypothetical. You pin Mo Salah down to a contract. Okay? All right? You pin him down. You lock him in. He's staying at your club. You're good. He's pinned. I come in from another club, right? And I say, look, you just tied him down to a contract, but we want this player. I've been watching him for a few years. I see what he's done for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I like him. All right, Reese, I want you to give me a number on what you think Mo Salah is worth. Give me a number. Give me a number what you think Mo Salah is worth. That's what I want you to do. Yes! This is why I wanted to ask you. Because now, I'll go, he's untouchable. All right, cool. Boom. Listen, I go, he's untouchable, yeah? All right, cool. We're going to go talk to the club. I'll be like, listen, we're going to offer you 300 mil for Mo Salah. What's up? What's up? I say, boom, 300 mil. Listen, even, you know what? I got the bread. Yeah? I'll give you half up front. I'll give you 150 up front. Yeah? The rest will do the amortization thing. But I give you 150 up front cash in your bank, in the pocket. What are we saying? 300 mil for Mo Salah, by the way. What are we saying? No, it's not United. I'm not from a Prem club. I'm abroad, not United. Not United. I forgot to say that. It's not United. I'm abroad. Do you know what I'm saying? So what are we saying to that? Are you willing to accept that 300 mil? You're chatting nonsense. I'm telling you now, you would get outvoted on your board. I'm gonna tell you right now, whether you want to or not, he's gone, brother. He's gonna be gone. The board is gonna be looking 300 mil, 150 up front. Reese, shut up. Shut up. We're selling him. We'll pack his bags. We'll pack his bags today. Today, he'll be gone. 300 mil, 150 up front. You are bugging. They will take that in a heartbeat. if we're being real, if we're being realistic, your club will take that. Bro, 300 mil for Mo Salah. If you don't think, listen, you're part of the Liverpool board, but brother, you'll get outvoted on that. I'm telling you that now. 300 mil, 150 up front. You're bugging. They'll just tell you, shut up. I'm telling you now. They will tell you, shut up. They will just tell you, shut up. And they will take that. Every player has a price. We can put, and this is the point I'm trying to make to you guys. We have a price that we think a player is worth as a buyer, but the seller has a price, right? And whether or not, okay, a player is, I think that I feel like the phrase that, oh, he's untouchable, I feel like that's nonsense. That's just the new way of saying, yeah, you're gonna have to really break bread. You're gonna have to bring us the bread if you want him. That's what that means. Because everyone's got a price. Rada, Messi was pretty much untouchable. Aye, cha. Brother, you think if Barcelona got a big enough offer for Messi, he would have gone? Cut the malarkey, bro. Cut the malarkey, bro. He would have gone. He would have gone. Like, they would have sold him. And I'm not talking about, bro. I don't know. That's not my business. They got the bread. Yeah, I'm being hyperbolic in my example, but everyone does have a price. Like, if for some stupid reason, if a team came and said, we're gonna offer you, let's say the Saudi league, yeah, came together and said, right, let's put 800 mil package together for Messi for at Barca, yeah. You think Barca are not taking that package? You're bugging. And I'm not talking about like prime Messi. I'm not talking prime. I'm talking like the latter stages, like when did he go to PSG? I'm talking like maybe like talking about when did he go to PSG? I'm talking like 17, 18 Messi. Do you know what I mean? Like not prime, but still good. Still can do job. If you think Barcelona would say no to that package, you're bugging. Salah ain't on Messi's level. No one is, but Salah is worth so much to the club. Imagine the fan backlash. But Reese, that's what I'm saying, and this is my point. See now you're getting my point. You think Salah is untouchable. That's you. You have emotional connection with the player as a fan of the club. Yeah. So for you, he's untouchable. To me, the phrase untouchable just means we have to fork out a lot. It's gonna be record breaking transfer fee if you want the player. Like, come on, we have to be intellectually honest, man. And I know your owners too. Listen, the man, listen, and as well, another thing we have to bring into account, yeah, is you see owners, they love to brag. They love to brag, you know. You don't think can afford it. You want bill for thing, you're bugging. One bill is crazy. Brother, might offer 300 mils, probably. I mean, that's probably a bit over the top still, but I still think that's a good offer considering his age and what he's won. Yeah, I think 300 mils, I mean, way more than decent, to be fair. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. The clubs have a value, and the buyers have a value, and it's whether or not that club is willing to meet that evaluation of that player. Like, let's be real here. Declan Rice. Now, I think Declan Rice is a good player. Do I think he's 100 mil? No, I don't. But this is what we have to take into account. He's English. So he's already like marketable in the market for Arsenal. He's English. Relatable. That's one thing. He was the West Ham club captain. He just led them to a European trophy. So, bro, once all them things come into account, forget his ability. And some people don't like him. Some people think he's a sideways pass merchant, whatever. We're not going to get into all that right now. But West Ham valued him at 100 mil. So you either pay the going rate or not. Number, I can't remember how many points I said. Number 4, we have to take into effect the position the player plays again, because there was not a lot of DMs on the market. There were not a lot of DMs on the market. Now, I'm not a scout, so I don't know if there was any young up and comers that Arsenal could have gone and found, like a young gem for maybe 20 mil from South America. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They wanted Declan Rice, and they was willing to meet the price. I personally don't think Declan Rice was a 100 mil player. Personally, I don't think you're 100 mil. I think when we're talking 100 mil, this guy has to be, we're talking like on the cusp of maybe World 11, multiple honors, but he hadn't done that. But he's worth 100 mil, and that's what West Ham valued in that. Liverpool are great at scouting. You didn't get enough credit for that, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. Do you know when I knew you guys were serious? When I heard Klopp wanted Goetze and Brandt, yeah, and you gave him Salah and Mane, yeah, I can't lie. You done some good stuff. But yeah, man, it is not. Yeah, I think you got good scouts. I ain't got good scouts, and I think this is where I've said this before, because prices are getting so high now with players. I think teams like small teams that have been really good at scouting, like the Southamptons of the past, like the Brightons of the past, I think they're going to suffer in the future, because I think a lot of teams are just going to scout in the same pools as them, because they're tired of getting fleeced. I think they're tired of getting fleeced. They're tired of Brighton getting these players for like 15, 20 mil, 2 seasons in the Prem, flipping them for like over 80, 100 mil. Teams are tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of seeing Brighton, But credit to them. Because that's how they sustain as a club. But I do feel like teams are soon gonna start shopping it in that same market soon enough. I do feel like that might be a thing. And if that happens, and a lot of teams now are doing, the whole rebuild situation, like your Chelsea's, who are on like a project of buying younger players that are talented. I think that's hard to turn down, especially for these younger players that Brighton normally would go for. Like, for instance, if you was a younger player and you saw Chelsea come at you, offer you good money, or a Brighton, and Chelsea talk about the project and what they see for you in vision in a couple of years, and the history of Chelsea, it's hard not to I can imagine as a player that's going to be hard to say no. The only thing I could see is that obviously with Chelsea having so many good players, young players, or teams going that way of buying young players and having a lot of young players, that if there's a lot of competition for places, a lot of them won't go there because of game time. Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams don't go for the big name players because they can't afford them. They can't afford it. you know, and that's fair enough. Like players turn them into star players with the same with Robert and Virgil. Exception on Mbappe, maybe Haaland, but Mane, Firmino, and Salah I see turned into star players. See, I would say I'm gonna call cap on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call a bit of cap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you Mane, but Salah was balling. Salah was big in Serie A, so let's not do that. Salah was balling when you got him. Let's not act like he wasn't. He was pretty big. City can, Real can. There's a few clubs that would spend 100 plus mil. Reese, but this is what I'm talking. Reese, no, Reese, you're capping. Reese, no, you're cap. That's cap. That's cap. See this? This is what you're doing. Oh, you're talking about Klopp. Okay, but I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in generals now. Forget Klopp. Forget you guys would 100%. And again, this is what I'm talking about. You would definitely spend 100 mil on Mbappe. Reese, the amount you would make in merch advertising with Mbappe, you would get that money back so quick. They'd be quick to spend it. And this is why I'm saying we just think about ability and all the stuff on the pitch. That's crazy. Mbappe, do you know what that means? Bro, do you understand this guy? Like, bro, we're talking about Mbappe, you know? Like, if you guys got Mbappe, do you know what that would mean? Nah, come on, stop. Stop, man. You guys would spend the bread. You would spend the bread. I'm telling you. Because you'd get it back. I'm telling you, you'd get it back so quick. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And this is the things that I'm talking about. We don't look at what that player would do for the club in terms of marketing ability, tapping into new countries, fan bases. Me personally, I don't know what the Liverpool fan base is like in France. Like, I don't know. But I'm telling you now, that would go up. That is going up. That is going up. That's all I know. That's a fact. If you sign Mbappe, let's say you sign Mbappe, bro, you listen. You may as well just have French subtitles on the LUTV, on the LUTV, on LFTV. Real talk, crazy. LUTV, I think that's Leeds United. I think Mbappe would have been playing better right now if he was with us, but we're offering more money at PSG in his contract. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't know if you've been following. I don't think you've been following Real Madrid. Mbappe's been going crazy as of late. I'm gonna lie, he might dunk on City in the thingy game. The thingy game. The Champions League, the qualifier. Because they got to play City. France is default. Okay, France is following. Yeah, but that's gonna increase if you sign Mbappe. Worldwide, you have to remember now, we're in the era as well. Where hype is so mad. And this goes back to our conversation about transfers. Hype is so mad. You see these kids, yeah, these younger kids. Let me tell you something. When Messi signed for MLS, yeah, I have never seen MLS shirts. I've barely seen any MLS shirts in this country. I went out my house for a day. I counted 15 Messi MLS shirts. 15. Like, this is what I'm talking about. These younger kids now just prefer players over teams. So yeah, man. I know for a fact I would have gone outside my house and seen like 20 kids wearing Mbappe, like 9 Liverpool shirts. I know for a fact I would have seen hella kids wearing Mbappe Liverpool shirts. I know that for a fact. For a fact. Let me look at my topics here because we kind of went off topic, but we touched on a few things that I wanted to talk about in terms of what affects transfer fees. We kind of talked about why clubs overpay for players. We talked about a bit about media hype. Financial fair play. FFP. I mean, I don't know what everyone knows what that is. But essentially, that basically what stops the clubs from overspending. You can only spend a certain percentage of your earnings. I did get a definition. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the NBA one. Don't worry. These sports talks, don't worry. They're gonna be quite frequent. I've got a list of topics, man. I've got a list. So we'll talk about FFP. Okay, FFP, which is governed by UEFA, is a set of regulations designed to prevent professional football clubs from spending more money than they earn, essentially stopping them from accumulating excessive debt and ensuring financial stability across European leagues. It aims to create a level playing field by limiting how much clubs can spend on transfers and wages relative to their revenue. So yeah, you can only spend a certain amount of your revenue towards transfers and whatnot. I mean, it's fair-ish because obviously it depends on how much revenue you get, how much you can spend. So there's still a bit of, it's not like it's an even playing field because you got like Real Madrid, they get so much. United, Liverpool bringing money. These smaller clubs is kind of tough. But all right, we're gonna have a look now at a list of the most expensive Premier League transfers. We're gonna have a little look. All right, we're gonna have mate. All right. So this is in euros. Oh, oh shoot! I've already gone too high on the list. All right. So number one is, why is that advert there? That's annoying me. Kai Havertz. Yeah. So this is number, how many? 20. There's 20 here. Kai Havertz. I think we can all agree he's been a flop. We can agree he's a flop, innit? He's not won anything at Arsenal. He's not really hitting the numbers as a striker. I think we can say he's been a flop. Reese, don't turn up the heat. Reese, you gotta let it. Yo, relax, bro. Relax. We gonna get to Van Dijk. Relax, bro. Relax. We gonna get, bro. We gotta ease our way up. You don't just go to the main events. You know what I mean? You gotta have the low. You gotta have the starter card, the mid card. Then you get to the main event. Like we gotta get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Relax. Okay, relax. We gonna get there. Kai Havertz, Reese, flop. I mean, we can agree he's a flop, innit? By the way, this is at this current moment. Okay, this may change, but Kai Havertz is a flop. I think we can agree, flop. All right, next, bomb. Omar Mamouche. I think that's TBC. I think that's TBC or TBD, to be decided, because that's new. However, I will say on this signing is hype. This is a hype signing. Because I've known about Mamouche for a few seasons. I've known about this player. And I didn't hear no one mention his name. Till this season, he started going crazy. And I looked at his previous stats. I see, because I followed the Bundesliga a little bit. So I've been like, okay, I'm Mamouche. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, Mamouche. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? He does his thing. But this season, he was getting crazy. I was like, wait, Mamouche? That Mamouche? Frankfurt Mamouche? He going crazy? I was like, I said, I gotta look at his stats. I was like, So this is his breakout season. And they paid 80 mil for him, you know. TBD. TBD for sure. We will have to come back. TBD. Next up. Who's next? All right, this is hot. This is a hot signing. This signing was fire. We can all agree. This signing was fire. And I was mad that Manchester United did not go in for this player. Because these years, I'm be real, oh, from about I want to say 08 to about 16. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was telling people about this player in the Chelsea when Chelsea signed him. I was like, I think you guys have got a baller. I think you guys have got a baller there. I remember I watched one of his games for Chelsea. I can't remember who they played, and I just looked at him and I just thought, this guy, yeah, there's just something about him I like. I was like, there's just something about him I like. And then when he went to Wolfsburg, oh my god, Wolfsburg versus Bayern Munich. Watch that game. I have to find the season. I'm telling you, I was telling people about this player, and I remember people were telling me, they were like, I ain't gonna lie, you're right about Kevin De Bruyne, you know. After that Bayern Munich game, I said, I know. Wolfsburg, it's Bayern. When I tell you, he put on a clinic, and absolutely, was it yeah, 2015, 30th of Jan. Listen, 4-1 Wolfsburg. Go watch that game. If you can find the full game, go watch that game. I knew, listen, that prime Kevin De Bruyne, left foot, right foot, pace. You'll see this guy, bro, you'll see him pick up the ball, run on the transition. Oh my god. I was like, United, sign him, please. Oh, when I saw him go Man City, I was so annoyed, bro. I was so upset. Man. I was like, no. I knew what he could do. Oh, so Chelsea messed up big time. Listen, man. A lot of clubs messed up not going in for him. I'm telling you. He's definitely fire. This is easy. This is flop. Yeah, flop. This is a flop. We can move on. Kepa, flop. In fact, put it into context. In fact, yeah, he did win the Champions League. I swear he won the Champions League with Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie. Was he in goal when they won the Champions League? I don't know. I might have to leave that to you guys to decide, because I think overall as a player, he's rubbish. As a goalkeeper, he was rubbish at the highest level. But he did win the Champions League. Was he there when they won the Champions League? Oh my god, was he there? Was he there? Oh my days, he was. Oh, see, I can't knock that. I can't knock that. He did win a Champions League. So, chat, although he was weak, like he won a CO. I don't know. I think if we had a Chelsea fan, they would say he was a flop. Yeah, I think he was still weak though. So what we saying? We saying that one is a flop. To be fair, how much was he? 80 million. Yeah, then that's a flop. That's a flop. Nah, he should have won more. 8 million on a goalkeeper. 8 million on a goalkeeper is crazy. I'll be real. 8 million euros. He's in euros. Yeah, that's a flop. I think you're right. Yeah, that's a flop. Pepe. See, Pepe's I think this one's a difficult one. I think this one's a difficult one because in the context now that we've had other transfers, if we go back and look at Pepe, I don't think he's actually that bad. I'll be so real. All right, they didn't. No, wait. I swear that he won FA Cups though. He must have been there when they won cups, right? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Um, hold on a minute because Nicholas Pepe. That's it. Let's see. He was at Arsenal from 2019. I swear they won the FA Cups then. Let me see his honors. Let's see his honors list. Let me go to his honors. Where is it? Honors. Okay, he did. Okay. Oh yeah, he won African Cup of Nations. That's kind of lit. I can't lie, but that's another conversation. Okay, he got an FA Cup. I think that's in the middle. I think that's in the middle. But now that we've had other transfers since then, looking back, he's not bad. But at the time, yeah, that was looking spooky. I can't lie. That was looking spooky, man. I can't lie. That was looking a bit spooky. Next up, Kai Havertz again. Kai Havertz again, from Leverkusen. Again. I was watching this guy at Leverkusen and I was like, yo, this guy can ball, This guy can ball. Man, he was playing like false 9. He was playing on the wings. He was playing in the 8. I was like, yo. But he did win in the final, though. He scored in the final, didn't he? In the Champions League. But is that enough? I don't know. Guys, is that enough? Is scoring a goal in the... Because that's not easy. Like, let's keep it real. That's not an easy feat, It's like, is that enough? I haven't seen much of Havertz, to be fair, to be honest. I mean, this is back when he was at Chelsea, so yeah. I don't know. Again, yeah, at the time, I ain't gonna lie, Reese, this is the listen, we're gonna have a conversation. We're jumping the gun. We're gonna have a conversation about strikers. Right, it's in euros, and it was just 80 million, but they won the Champions League, and he scored in the final as well. But is that enough? Does that justify the price tag? Is that enough, guys? I don't know. I think Chelsea fans will probably overall say he was a flop. But it's a flop, but it's like, you did something. Like you're not like a flop. You flopped, but you did something of note. It's like when you're in school and your teachers will normally say something about he's terrible in class, but he's on time, he's punctual. You kind of did something of note. You know what I mean? You did something. So I think we're on the fence. He did flop, but he did something. He did something for the price tag. So, and to be fair, so did Fernando Torres, because he scored against he scored in the final as well, didn't he? He scored in the final, right? Or was it the semis? I swear it's the semi-finals. was that the finals? My memory is so bad sometimes. Torres, nah, Torres, nah. Torres was kind of on the way out. Reese, I don't know if you remember Torres back then in Liverpool, but he was looking kind of washed already because he was getting injured a lot, and then they kept giving him them freaking injections, man. That they finish you, man. They finish you. Anyway, next. All right. Listen, flop. We can move on. 80.4 million euros. We can move on. The guy's always injured. He's not available. So I think this has been so far a flop, but we can revisit this. Bro, towards the end of his Liverpool career, stop it, man. Bro, that season they sold him, he was washed. What are we doing? He was looking kind of washed. I'm not being biased. He was looking kind of washed that season before you sold him. Because when Chelsea were willing to pay 50 mil, I'm like, I don't know, but I was like, I don't know about that. He was looking kind of washed. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No. Torres was fire. I can officially say this. Torres was fire. But that season before they sold him for 50 mil, I was looking at Chelsea like, are you guys all right? Like, he's looking kind of dusty. Like, that in his pace was kind of, his pace, his acceleration, I don't know where it went. Because he wasn't like the quickest, but his acceleration was so good. And that just went. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think Wesley Fofana, we can say, at the minute, it's flop, but he's injured a lot. So he can turn it around, but it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good for him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, towards the end, nah. I'm not gonna disrespect Torres like that. Listen, I'm a United fan, but listen, I'm never biased, man. I tell it like it is. Here's your boy. Here's the golden boy. We can comfortably say this is a fire signing. Virgil van Dijk. This is comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real. This might be the best signing on the list. I'm not even gonna lie. This might be the best signing on the list. And this is coming from a United fan. Do you know how much it pains me to say that? This is the best signing on this list, maybe. I'm not joking. Because look what he's done. He's won it all. In England, anyway. He's won it all. A lot of these signings, by the way, we have to really question big signings. Because it's not looking good, bruv. It ain't looking good, you know. All this money spent. And I think we've only got two fire. De Bruyne and Virgil. That's crazy. Nah, that's a fact. Nah, you did. I'm not gonna hold you. You were getting clowned. And I'm not ashamed to say I was on the bandwagon. Because a price tag for a defender at that time is wild. Looking back in hindsight, it was money well spent. But at the time, it was wild. And Reese, you know what's even madder? You know what's even madder about this? United went and tried to copy your flow, bro. You tried to do it up with Maguire. Oh my days, bro. My days. You tried to copy and do it with Maguire, bro. Oh my god. Oh, do you not understand how annoying that is? Oh, we tried to do it with Maguire. Oh God. Oh no. And that is, it's been rocky. I'm gonna lie, it's been a rocky road with Harry Maguire. But I think that signing is gonna be okay. I think it's just gonna be okay. I don't think it's gonna be a flop. I think it's probably at the end of the day gonna be okay. But yeah, next one. Next one. All right, we get flop. We can flop, bruh. Flop, bruh. Oh, wait, was he? Oh my god, bro, he was more than Van Dijk. Yeah, flop, flop. Ah, Lukaku, Romelu Lukaku, man. He had a good season for us though, but yeah, he didn't live up to expectations. But overall, though, his career in Serie A, baller. That's what I can say. We just prepped him for Serie A, innit? We just prepping him for Serie A, innit? We just prepping him. You just prepping him. Yeah, Everton, man. Even though I remember when he went on loan from Chelsea to West Brom. Oh my god, he was killing it at West Brom. Why is it just why are they clowning me like this? Back to back flop. Absolute flop. But that's what United have been doing the last few seasons, boys. We flop, 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 flop. Yo, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Yeah, Sancho, bro. That's a flop. He's even at Chelsea, and at Chelsea, he ain't really. I don't think he's moving really over there. Oh, it's so gassed to get this player as well. Oh my god. Reese? Reese? Alright, Reese. But come back into the chat, my G. Come back. We gotta talk about your boy Darwin, innit? Talk about your boy Darwin. I remember United were linked with this player. And we got clowned when we didn't get him. I love this game. I was so I think do you know what's mad? I actually like Darwin Nunes. I actually liked him. And I didn't really want him to flop. I'm one of these guys. If I like you as a player and I rate you, I don't want to see you flop. But the fact he flopped after all the banter I was seeing online about United not getting him, oh, it's beautiful. I can't lie. Guys, don't judge me. It's been a painful like 10 years as a United fan. So I have to take these wins wherever I can. Yeah, but the Darwin thing, brazy, brazy, brazy. Oh, look. Look, look. I told you guys we tried to copy. We thought we could do the Liverpool. Yeah, we're gonna get a transfer record breaking centre back, and mate, mate. I'm not gonna lie. If this was like a couple of seasons ago, it would be flop. It would be a straight up flop. But I think right now it's flop. But I actually think when all said and done, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Depending on how long he stays and how many more trophies he wins at United, because we're still winning trophies even though we're garbage. We're still winning trophies even though we're garbage. So I can't lie. I think it's probably gonna end okay. But at the minute, it's in a flop. But this we may revisit this. Do you know what I'm saying? This list might have to get revisited. There's a couple of TBDs, but he's a flop. But it's like, yeah, you do perform now and again. Okay. Gavardio, I can say this is not a flop. This is not a flop. This is not a flop. I think we can say that, right? Not a flop. Gavardio. Again, another player that I rated from the Bundesliga and I thought was on that cusp of being world class. And then City went and bought him. And I was again annoyed. Gavardio. I think he's got to be fire, isn't it? He's got to be in the fire category, right? Do you know what I'm saying? How much for my man here? 90 mil. No flop. Yeah, no, yeah, we can't say he's a flop. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Why is my club in this so many times, bro? Why are United in this so many times? Oh my god. This is not even a this is this is this is major league flop. This is top of the flops. This is top of the flops, chat. I can't even. This pains me to say that because, chat, I'm a man of football. I love football. I love, doing research, looking into things. I love learning some history about football. The Ajax, school of football. Anthony's there. I'm like, oh my god. Ten Hag, we had Ten Hag. We getting Anthony. I'm like, oh my days. Oh, the right wing's been dead for so long. We're finally about to cook. Chat, I can officially say I was lied to. I was run amok. I was bamboozled. I was scammed. I don't even know. I've run out of words to say. I've run out of words to say. But Anthony, I mean, he's at Real Betis, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not he's at a big team. Like, if he gets sold, but right now he's at Real Betis, big top of the flops. Right now, top flop. He's Anthony. Oh mate. Oh my dog, Paul Labille Pogba. Why is my club on this list so many times, man? Oh, nah, Reese, no, why are you laughing at Pogba though? Nah, why are you laughing at Pogba, bro? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did he win enough? No. But you know what? His performances, and this is what annoys me, he used to have so many freaking good performances, but because the team was so dead. Oh. Oh my god, man. Oh, Paula Bill, man. Look at this. This guy. Bro, why you shush, man? Why are you bringing it up for, man? Bringing it up for. I gotta be honest. Although he performed and played well, he didn't reach the heights that I think a lot of people thought he would. I'm not gonna pin this one all on him, but he was a flop at United, and that's not because he didn't perform well, because he didn't win enough, didn't win enough stuff. Really a shame because like Paul Pogba deserves to be winning. Do you know what I mean? This guy is up there. Like this should have been. We should be having conversations about him and KDB. This is how the high regard that this guy is. I would just say. We should be having them conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? Who's the modern day great in midfield in the Prem? And he should be up there. But no, they are my stupid club signed him and didn't build around him properly. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. One of the most painful things ever, man. Honestly. Yeah. Now, the fact that Kai Havertz and Lukaku are on this list twice is absolutely crazy, you know. Can we just talk about that? Kai Havertz and Lukaku are both on this list twice. Brother, that's insane. Um, he wasn't a good role model for the young players. Okay. When else have we brought that up in the conversation? How is that relevant? I'll be real with you, that is not relevant. We've not talked about anyone else being a good role model or anyone else. That's not relevant in my opinion. And I think that's up for debate as well. I think that's up for debate. But that's another topic of conversation. I'm willing to have that talk about Pogba. I think there was a lot of players that weren't great models at that club at the time under Jose. I think there was a lot of player power at the time. I think a lot of them are not probably good role models, if I'm being real. But how that relates to this topic, I don't feel like that does, if I'm being real. But yeah, the player power there was disgusting. And I think it's still prevalent today, some of the player power. And I think, yeah, that's why Rashford's probably out because he can't, get his way anymore. Lukaku. This is a flop. This one here is a flop. This right here, in fact, this one is defo up there. You know why? Man came out and did an interview, talk about going back to his former club. Oh, this one is, ooh, this one's stinky. Hmm, hmm. This one's quite stinky, actually. This guy went out so bad. He did a no. Yeah. No. This one's up there. That's crazy. You can't be talking about how you wanted to come back and redeem yourself, talking about you thought you had unfinished business, and then do an interview talking about you want to go back to your club. Was that halfway through the first season he was there as well? When was that the Lukaku interview? Oh, that is stinky. Bro, 6 months into your transfer, you're talking about going back to Inter. Yeah, nah, disgusting. Yep, that's stinky. That's stinky. Yeah, that might be, yeah, man. Highest order. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh TBC. Caicedo is TBC. I think that's easy. TBC. Eh, eh, TBC again. But it ain't looking good, bruv. It ain't looking good, bruv. It ain't looking good, bruv. Yeah, bruv. It ain't looking good for my man. It's not looking good for Declan Rice at the minute. I have mixed thoughts on this one. Definitely not lived up to the price tag, but his trophy cabinet will say otherwise. Flop for the price. He's got to be in there. I mean, he's on the bench now. He's not even like a key cog in the team. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 100 mil on the bench. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're cooked out here. You're cooked out here, G. Enzo Fernandez. Eh. Listen, and you know what? One day. Oh, where's my thing? We're gonna talk about Benfica. Oh, we're gonna get to them one day. Reese, note this down. We have to talk about Benfica and how they finesse, man. They, in the last couple of years, they have sold us dreams. We are gonna have, listen, Benfica, you're gonna have to come to the front of the congregation. You man, you man are top hustlers. But you know what? I respect it. I respect the hustle. I think that's what annoys me about it. I actually respect the hustle. They give us these hopes and dreams of these players. No. Reese, think about it. They've made what? Over about 300 mil off Enzo, Darwin, and Jao Felix. Nah, stop. And there's more players on that list too. If I really dig deep, I know I can find more players. But in recent years, them Benfica, we're gonna talk about you. One day, we're gonna get to you. Oh, we're gonna get to you, hustlers. I hate the fact that I respect it too. How are they always doing it? How are teams not clocked that these man just do not perform outside of that league? Jao Felix was like, I remember people gassing up Jao Felix. Oh, mate, the Jao Felix hype was this. The Jao Felix hype was absolutely mad. You know, on Twitter, you know when man start having them as the Avi, you know it's hype. You know it's hype. And I saw so many Jao Felix accounts. I was like, all right, man. He's definitely one for the YouTube comps. Isn't it? I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I know these men have watched YouTube comps and are gassed. And when you watch him in Benfica and you watch it, the guy looks amazing. A bit like Darwin. But outside of that, he's looking real spooky now on these streets. He's looking real spooky in these streets. But anyway, we're talking about Enzo Fernandez. I feel like Chelsea fans might say this a flop, but I feel like this has to be TBC. I feel like we have to go back to this. I feel like we've got to come back to this one. All right, that's it. All right, boys. That is it. That was the game I wanted to play. Hot or flop, basically. Was the signing hot? Was it fire or was it a flop? That was kind of fun. I can't lie. I want to do more streams like that. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything. Chat, people watching this back, NBA next, bro. Yeah, possibly NBA next. Possibly NBA next. I'm not sure when I'll do that. I might do that one maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I've got the time. Actually, no, I'm working late tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know if I have enough time to do research for that one. But that should be coming soon. But yeah, guys, this has been fun. You get to see a bit more of my opinions on things doing these podcasts. And yes, there will be more. So if you like them, please drop a like. If you watch this back, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave in the comments who do you think the biggest flop sign. And you know what? No. You know what? No. That's too easy. The best bargain signing. Put it in the comments. That's something that don't get discussed enough. The best bargain. Who's the best bargain? Now, I'm gonna lie. I think of like Evra for United. I think of Vidic. Like for the price we got them for and what they won back then, is crazy. But then again, it's different market. What about today? Who's a good bargain signing today? Reese, who's a good bargain signing today? He's a signing you look at and like, damn, that's a steal, you know. I don't know. I'm really gonna have to dig deep in that one. That is tough, isn't it? That's a tough one. The best bargain, like the best deal. Do you know what I mean? It's probably a Man City one. Man City got some good players for freaking low, you know. It's probably a Man City signing. It's either you or how much. In fact, Reese, how much did you get Salah for? In fact, let's look at that. How much did you get Salah for? It must have been pretty low because he wasn't even on that list. Salah might be in that conversation. You got him for 42 mil euros. Oh my days. What's that in pounds? Oh nah, that might be it, you know. 34 mil. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. That might be up there. Considering you spent on Andy Carroll. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, Andy Carroll, man. To be fair, he was going crazy at Newcastle, though. Yeah, that's up there, and that's 2017 as well. That might be up there, you know. That might be up there. For big club, if we're talking like pound for pound, it's probably like a Brighton or someone like that. But for big club signing, and now in hindsight, it's like, yo, 34 mil for Salah. Crazy. Even the 50 something mil that City got for De Bruyne is mad to me. That's insane. 34 mil. Considering you spent how much on Alisson and Van Dijk, how many seasons later? In fact, how much was Alisson? Let me see. How much was Alisson? Let's see. Because this will say a lot. When did you guys get Allison? This will say a lot, you know. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. Damn, why have I got hiccups all of a sudden? What the hell? I never get hiccups. Wait, so you signed him like a year and a half later for 66.8 mil? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Salah might be him, you know. Salah might be it. Salah might be one of the best bargain signings. I can't lie. That is absolutely crazy. We're gonna have to do more research, but I feel like Salah might be it. That's crazy. 34 mil for Salah, bro. That's crazy. Best bargain signing, bro. That is insane. And like I said, a year and a half after you bought Salah, you went and spent like almost 70 mil on Allison. Yeah, Salah might be it. Roma must be kicking themselves, you know. Oh my days, Roma must think, rah, we really sold him for the low. We sold him for peanuts. You know what's mad? You know what's mad, Reese? When did we sign him? When did we sign him? Hold on. Two years later, do you know Man United signed Dan James for 15 mil? Oh my god. No disrespect to Dan James, but we signed Dan James for almost half the price of Salah, bro. When you start putting it into that context, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is you signed Salah for Lukaku's top two for like I want to say 40% of Lukaku's top two high transfers combined because he went for a combined about 200 mil. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna have to do more research. But Salah might be it, you know. That's insane. It might be Salah. In the last few years, Salah, I think De Bruyne will be getting at this because for what he's done, that's crazy as well. 50 something mil. Now, that's like wow. Who else? We're gonna have to do another. We'll do another one. I think we're gonna have to do a follow-up stream. We'll have to do a follow-up to see who's the best bargains, chat. Who are the best bargains? I think we'll have to do a sequel to the transfer saga, the transfer, the transfer chat. But this was fun though. This was fun. I enjoyed this. I think you guys got to see a bit more of me, bit more about my personality, a bit more about my thoughts on football and whatnot. Yeah, guys, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to. I didn't really talk about the agent fees and transfers, but yeah. But yeah, I think as a whole, to summarize, let me do a summary. I think footballers are probably I think we look at footballers as being overpriced because of that. When we look at old prices, like 34 mil for Salah is crazy. But I feel like there's so much money in the game now, like, and due to inflation, I feel like this is just the new normal. Like, let's be real. Now, I remember when like talking about inflation, and I was watching a podcast, and they were talking about a player going for a mill like years and years ago, and they thought it was going to be nonsense. And then the first £1 million player went, and then from that, boom, it just ignited a spike. So I think now there's more money in the game. Like, it's just going to be the new normal. Like 50 mils, like that, probably the average now. Like 40 mils, probably the average on on most players, which is insane. Which is so mad to think that. Because I remember when Ronaldo left for Real Madrid, and people were like, "Oh my god, this is ridiculous," blah blah blah. Now we're seeing it on goalkeepers. We've seen that money spent like on players nowhere near that level. That's the problem. We're seeing players that are nowhere near that level go for that money. I think that's why we're saying they're overpriced. But in today's market, how many world class players really are there in today's foot game? I mean, that's the bigger question. We can't say they're overpriced because how many really world class players are there in today's game? Not many. Or when we look back on even the standard, the quality, I think footballing wise, I think on average, I think the average footballer, I've said this many times, I think the average footballer is better than previous years, like average in terms of skill, fitness, just basic fundamentals. But the gap between the best of the best and the average player is really not that big. I think that's the problem. I feel like personally that's the problem. Like, it's not that big. I mean, that's why I said in the last, like, what is world class? How do we define it? Because you know what I mean? Like, bro, anyone's world class. Like, I was watching a podcast. I can't remember what it's called, but they talk about world class players, and someone mentioned that honorable, and he said like, "Oh, we should mention Mamouche." I was like, "Yeah, he's on form, but I don't wouldn't say he's world class. So he's done it for like half a season." But yeah, guys, man, I'm gonna call it there. Um, get in the chat, get in the comments. Let me know, who do you think the biggest flop is, and who's the best bargain signing? Not have to be in a prem. I'm only doing prem because that's the league I watch the most, isn't it? So, but let me know if there's a bargain signing I can't think. But like I said, it'd have to be like probably back in the day. But in the last like 10 years, it's probably Salah, bro. In terms of the prem, it's probably Salah. I'm trying to think if any signings. All United signings have just been flopped, man. I think it might be, but we'll do another stream. I'll have to do some investigations. I'll have to do some research, but we'll have to look. We'll have to look. But guys, man, thanks very much for watching. If you're watching this back, hit the like, subscribe. Oh damn. And share. And share. Yeah, this was fun, man. I'm gonna do more streams like this. This is hella fun. Hella fun. I can't believe that Bond villain's at Dortmund. You know Nico Kovac? You know this guy? He's a Bond villain. I don't care. Tell me you can't see this guy be a Bond villain, bro. Tell me he's not a Bond villain, bro. A Bond villain, bro. Tell me, innit? Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying, and you can't see him say, "Well, hello, Mr. Bond." Tell me you can't see him saying that. I'm telling you, He should be an actor and he should be in a Bond movie. It's facts. Tell me this is not a Bond villain. Tell me this guy is not a Bond villain. Tell me he's not. Oh wait, he's a Bond, bro. The next James Bond casting right there, villain right there. Easy lick. He just looks like a villain, bro. He looks like he just wants to take over the world. No, this I know he's probably a real nice guy, but he does look like a Bond villain. I could just see him in the chair, you know, stroking the little cat. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Stroking the cat, wanting to take over the world. Cody Rhodes. You think Cody Rhodes looks like a Bond villain? You think? He don't. Listen, let me look at Cody Rhodes. Let me look at him. Cody Gatbo comes up. Damn. Rah. I even spelled Rhodes wrong. I even put, bro, on my typing. My typing stinky still. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You see, innit? Every time I see Nico Kovac, I just think Bond villain. I just think you should be an actor. You should be a villain. You should be trying to take over the world. Well, Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes, yeah, he does kind of give off the villain vibe. I do hear what you're saying, but do you know what it is? I think ever since, if it wasn't for what's it called? I was gonna say Bad Boys. The boys, yeah. No one would call him a villain because he just looks like Homelander, innit? Like, let's keep it a bean, innit? He looks like Homelander, innit? Like, you'll see what I'm saying. Yeah. He just looks like Homelander, innit? Like, let's keep it a bean. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Come on, chat. Homelander, Cody Rhodes. I feel like if it wasn't for Homelander, Cody Rhodes would not be in the villain conversation. But because he gives off the Homelander look, he's in the conversation. That's it. I feel like that's it. Nah, Cody Rhodes. I know Cody Rhodes what he's like in the seat, man. I hear what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie. I hear it. I do see it. I'll click on that and I'll click on this. I'm a fool. I hear it. Oh, this pic right here. I'm doing it again. Can we? What's this? It's an X. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, do you know who reminds me of? Oh, I think I know who that is. Is this the guy I'm thinking of, Reese? You read my mind. You read my mind. Oh my god, if it's him, yeah. You read my mind. Nah, do you know what? No. He doesn't look like Bond per se, but he looks like the muscle. Do you know what I'm saying? He looks like the muscle. Yeah, this guy looks like the muscle. You know what I mean? He looks like the henchman of a villain. Like, before you get to the boss, you got to go through him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the boss before the boss. That's him. And you know who else? Is a? I mean, he's pretty much always a villain when he acts. What's his name? Reese. What's that movie we talked about the other day? Walking Tall, innit? Remember the villain in Walking Tall? He could definitely be a Bond villain. Do you remember him? He could definitely be a Bond villain, yo. Neil McDonough. Yeah, he could definitely be a Bond villain, bro. He just has that look. He's always a villain. Like, do you know what's mad? I was watching a movie with him the other day, and he was a hero, and it felt wrong. We watched, me and my friend, actually, this is during Christmas. we watched Western when he was like a hero, and it felt wrong. I was like, all right, when he's gonna go dark, when he's gonna go bad. Yeah, this guy just looks like a villain. He's crazy. And he's a good actor though. He's a good actor. Oh yeah, he was in Suits. Oh, he's in Yellowstone as well. Oh, raw. And he's in Tulsa King. Oh, snap. I remember him in Suits. He wasn't actually a villain per se in Suits. Oh no, I want to go to movies and TV shows. Band of Brothers, Greater Boon, Justified, Red 2. I haven't seen Red. I need to watch that. The Shift. That looks interesting. What's that? A show? A movie? Looks sci-fi like. Oh, it is sci-fi. Okay. Ronnie O'Sullivan. Why are you hating on Ronnie, man? That's not. You talking about this guy? You talking about the? You talk about this guy, Ronnie? That's the snooker player. He's not called Mr. Bean, or is that what you call him? Is that what you call him? You call him Mr. Bean? Rah, that's rude still. I like Ronnie, man. Shout out Ronnie O'Sullivan. That guy's a legend. I used to hate sneaker over passion, and then my great auntie got me into it. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I see. No, I fully see it. I fully see it. I fully see it. All right, people, man. I'm off. Hopefully PlayStation is working because your boy wants to play online. But is PSN still down? Is it still down, boys, or are we up? Is it still down, or it's we up now? Let me have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Still down, bomb, bruh. God, nah. Still, bro. What's going on? Bro, I keep doing it on that screen, and that's the screen. Dumb. Alright. Well, everything I want to play is online, so it's gonna be. What am I gonna play then? I've got like a Dragon Gate Gaiden or Dead Island 2. That's what I'm gonna play then. I'm gonna play Fairs, bro. Fairs. Enjoy that. All right, then, boys. Now I'm out this time. I'm fully out. This has been fun. I'm gonna do more of these. I can see why people just sit here for hours, just chat. I've been chatting for an hour and a half, and I don't even feel like it. It's crazy. Um, yeah, chat. We'll do more of these. Send me check out the touchdown bundle in DL2 real quick. Touchdown bundle. All right, cool. We'll take a look. Touchdown bundle DL2. Wait, you get an American football as a weapon? Hold on a minute. What? Oh, bruv. It's the now, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll check the vid. I'll go back to the vid, but I'm gonna mute it just in case. 'Cause I ain't trying to get no copyright. You feel me? I ain't trying to get copyrighted, mate.
Welcome to another Dying Light 2 Worth It video, a series where I buy bundles on the Dying Light 2 store, try them out, test them, see if they're worth buying at all so that you don't have to. Today we're looking at the Villador Touchdown bundle. This bundle is inspired by... In this bundle, you can get an American football that you can use as a weapon, called the Game Ball, along with its blueprint, the Villador Touchdown outfit, a full-on gear set, and a paraglider. And all this will cost you 500 Dying Light points.
What?
Now, starting off with the outfit, in my opinion, looks amazing. It's tactical, it looks badass, it makes you look menacing, and overall, just the design of it is just so good. Like, honestly, this is probably one of the only outfits that I'd probably give a 10 out of 10. Like, this might actually be my favorite skin. Up next, we have the paraglider, which also looks amazing. The outer part of it is mainly like an American football, and the inside has got a nice American football team logo. And for those of you curious, the outfit does not glow in the dark, but the paraglider does, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now, next up, we have the gear set. Now, for the most part, the stats are not really ideal, but there is one stat that is incredible and very interesting, and that is the dropkick power. Each gear piece has a 30% increase in power for the dropkick, which adds up to 180%.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Which means that when you do a dropkick, you'll be sending them flying. So the gear set isn't really all that great, but it is fun to use. And if you enjoy sending your enemies flying off rooftops or just
one of my main
anywhere
moves
in general, this is the gear set for you. Now, finally, the main selling point of this bundle is the American football melee weapon called the Game Ball. It's a one-handed blunt weapon, and you can look on screen how much it'll cost you to fully upgrade it. And when fully upgraded, it doesn't really do a lot of damage, and it has no mod slots. But the fun thing about this is that you can throw it, much like most of the weapons. But when you throw this weapon, you get a little speed boost, so you get to run pretty fast, for a short amount of time anyways. Now, unfortunately, when you throw it, you do have to run and then grab it, which takes a lot of time. I would have preferred it if when you threw it and you ran to pick it up, you can just run over it and it'll pop back into your inventory. But overall, this weapon is fun to use. It doesn't have a lot of range, so you kind of have to be really close to the enemy. You can throw it a couple times at a big enemy, like this renegade here, and it'll kill him. For lighter enemies, it's pretty much a one-hit. Now, it's not the best weapon, but it is fun to use, which I think is important when it comes to these bundles, because these bundles shouldn't be pay to win. There should be extra content for you to have some fun. And this bundle checks all the boxes. If you guys want to check out other bundles, I'll leave some at the top of the description. You guys can also click on one of the cards at the top right corner, or even stick around to the outro and pick one of the two. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave me a like, leave me a comment on what you think of this bundle. And if you find yourself coming back to my channel, please do subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
What have I just watched? What have I just 180 plus kick, 180% drop kick power. Oh, bruv, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, boys. I'm out. Fun stream, man. Fun stream. Drop a like if you want to see more. Get in the comments. You know, who's the biggest flop transfer in Premier League or just in whatever league? And the best bargain. The best bargain signing ever. Get in the comments. Let me know. Or best bargain in the Premier League. Let me know. I need to know. I bet there's a gem transfer that I didn't even know about that happened. And I'll be like, oh, wow. He went for that cheap and he was that influential. Or he won that much. I love to hear it. But I want it to be like the last 10 years. Because we go way back. There's loads of bargains now in comparison if we compare. All right, Reese, man. Peace. Shout out Charlie for being here as well in the chat. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back on Monday and we will start. We'll be back Mondays. Far Cry Prime is not online. But yeah. Far Cry Prime will hopefully on Monday. All right, people. Stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy the weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Peace.